Good morning, my friends. Jared Weggeland here from Focus Group Florida, Keller Williams Realty. Focus Homes, your local custom home builder, and Focus Remodels when you love where you live and you want to make it better. It's Tuesday. That means it's Real Estate Roundup. So, what's the headline for today? The headline is Central Florida home sales are flat. Year over year, sold pricing remains high, and inventory is growing. So, let's get into the numbers here. This past week, our average home sold was a 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, average size of 1865, average list price per square foot of 192.47, average sold price of 187.38, average list price was 358,864, and average closed price was 349,767. The average sold compared to list price was 97%, and the days on the market stayed flat at 26. All right, so as I mentioned in the headline, the year over year is high. I was very surprised, but we've been teetering back and forth each week. So last week, year over year closing average for that week was 8%. This week it's 30.57%. So this week last year, the average close was 30% less than this year. It's a pretty big number. Okay. Anyway, so that's just on a macro level. Let's go down into, we mentioned about the inventory was growing. So I believe we are week, let's see, how many weeks are we? We're week, yeah, it's not a big run. So 3 out of the last 4 weeks, we've had numbers of listings and pendings, new pendings, be equal or new listings greater. So this week is in both cases, which is not normal for our show, 113% of Polk County new pendings were replaced by new listings. So more listings went on the market than were taken off the market for the county. And then for Lakeland, that number is usually different, but this week it's actually 113% as well, almost 114. So more Lakeland listings going onto the market than being removed from the market. So the big number for this particular week was 33813. I'm looking over here because that's where my screen is. More than double of the homes. There were more than double. Okay, hold on. The pendings were half of the new listings. Okay, there we go. There were the double amount of new listings as there were new pendings in 330. So that's a pretty big number. Now the rest, we've got 75% in 33811, so they're still outselling the new listings. 33801 was only about 89%. Again, they're outselling the new listing, but everybody else is 100, 100, 116, 135, 133. So you get an idea of what's going on out there. But that is not horrible news. That's more equilibrium. We're putting in what we're taking out, putting in what we're taking out. However, the sales were weak. So that also goes into this number. We didn't have as many pendings as we usually have, and so that was another part of the equation, partially due to the interest rates. They are what they are, and they're still lower. I remember my first house, we were so excited. We paid a little extra money to get the rate all the way down to 7.75%. We were so excited about that. Anyway, so for those of us who've been in it a while, it's not too shocking, but we understand those who this is your first time around or you can't remember when it was like this before. So anyway, so this week we're just over, slightly over more listings than more new pendings, which is good because we actually do need houses to go into the market, and we'll go into that in just a minute. All right, I also have a new graph with the 12-week moving average sold price. So you'll see that it's crested. You'll see the price going up. And this is just a statistical way to smooth out the pricing curve. So it's not volatile as you see each week. It takes 12 weeks and averages it and just keeps on going. So you can see that we've hit the peak there, and we'll see what happens going forth, because we have a very strange situation. As much as we're still a seller's market, we still have way more buyers than sellers. Average days on the market actually stayed the same this week and last week. We were at 26 days both weeks, and that was down from 35 the week before and then 23 the week before that. So in that mid-20s seems pretty normal. Like I mentioned, the sales are flat. 2 weeks ago we had a real downturn, and that was during Ian, Hurricane Ian. And then last week we had a V-shaped bounce back up. And then this week we didn't continue to really go back up. So last week we had 67 new pendings in Lakeland at the time of the report, and this week we have 72. And in Polk we had 286 last week and 284 this week. So anyway, so those are pretty flat and pretty low. We've been hovering around that upper 300s and 400s for several months. So that's just something to keep an eye on. It's only a couple weeks, but we'll keep an eye on that for you. The cancellations of listings were high again this week. We had 20, but we had no listings withdrawn and only 2 expired. So that's the trend staying the same. I looked up this morning to see if the Association of Realtors had updated supply information. We do not yet. So the latest information we have is from August. That means hopefully next week we'll have September's numbers. But the last numbers we have show that we have only 31% of the needed homes for buyers, 69% shortage. With what we're seeing, I anticipate that number to go up. We'll have a slightly higher number of the homes that we need. But we're still definitely more buyers than sellers. That is for sure. We're doing great on our give back goal. Thank you, everybody. We're at 45,344. Our goal is 60,000, so we're right on track for the year, and that comes directly from our clients. And we really appreciate you, all the help that we can give you. We give back to our community, which we love doing. All right, on our active listings, they crept up a little bit, not crazy. 643 in Lakeland last week, 661 this week. Last week for the county, 3,200. Now we got 3,293. So steady growth again, which is what we need. We need more houses for people. The price drops on the Lakeland side, very steady again. We're at 478 of the listings had price drops this past week, and in Polk County we're still maxing out at 1,000 plus. That's what's going on. That's as far as the website will show us. All right, so have a think. We in the links below, we're going to put down there some things for you, like our new home deals of the week, what's going on. If you are, we don't see a lot of this right now, but if you are competing with cash offers, we do have a convert your offer to cash program. If you'd like to see your house value, check that link out below there. Remember, Focus Home Swap. If you have a home to sell, we can help you buy one first and then sell your last home. It's really convenient. We do have cash offers, so if you'd prefer just to have a cash offer on your house and not mess with any of the normal showings, things like that, we can help you with that. I did put the price drop links in there for you. If you want to have a look what's going on there, there's a search app link there for you as well. I've got a bunch of stuff, so that's there for you. Let's see what's going on this week. Oh, exciting. So on Friday night, Festive Flicks Halloween edition is happening downtown at Lake Mirror, starting at 6 o'clock. It's going to be the Nightmare Before Christmas. So bring your blankets, bring your food. There is going to be food out there to purchase, some snacks. Also, think about going to one of the local restaurants and getting a to-go order and bringing it down and enjoying the beautiful weather that we're just getting into that perfect season of weather in Florida right now. But that's this coming Friday. If you can make it down, it'd be great to support downtown and to have a good night out. All right, guys, that's it. If you have any real estate questions, please give me a call. Again, if you know anybody who needs to build, who's got land they like to build, and or you've got someone who'd like to remodel, we'd love to talk to them. Also, we've got a new listing coming on the market. It's pretty special. It's just under 10 acres, a small family farm. There's a custom built home a couple years ago and 8 outbuildings, barns and stables and this and that unit. That's coming up soon, only $599.9. If you know anybody who's looking for a piece of land with some stuff going on, then let me know. All right, guys, have a super week. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye-bye.